A very good morning. Today I would like to talk about biomass fuel. Biomass fuel is a fuel that can be an alternative fuel for our transportation. Biomass fuel is fully generated from natural materials, while biomass fuel is a fuel that sustainable and renewable form of resources which can create other form of power by the process of combustion. The biomass fuel can classified into two main groups, which is ethanol and biodiesel. The ethanol family is a kind of alcohol and it's from grains and sugar from the plant, while the biodiesel is from the fat, vegetable oils and greases such as restaurant waste and restaurants recycled waste, which is can use as a biodiesel for the biomass fuel. You guys think how we can use the biomass fuel as an alternative fuel for our transportation? Here we can see the process and some of the pictures about the biomass fuel. So today let me tell you about the correlation between biomass fuel towards the environment, economy and technology that make the possibility to practicing the usage of biomass fuel rather than the usage of fossil fuels, which is such as petroleum, coal and natural gases. Firstly, biomass fuel is environmental friendly. Biomass causes less greenhouse gas emissions. Usage of biomass fuel can only provide CO2 in reduced level, which is carbon dioxide in reduced level, and reduce the greenhouse gases and air pollutants because it act as a carbon capture. According to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory (NREL), biodiesel produce 78.5% fewer carbon dioxide emission than the petroleum diesel. Biomass minimize the danger of an environmental crisis. The process of forming biomass fuel does not going to poison the ocean. As we know, the underwater oil well burst in Gulf of Mexico in 2010 released millions of gallons of oil, causing massive amount of damage to the ecosystem. By practicing biomass fuel, we can avoid such thing in future. While increase the demand of biomass fuel or biodiesel, we also can continuously reduce the usage of fossil fuels, which would help the environment to be safe and clean. I think you will definitely want to know the economic relationship between biomass towards the nation. Economic benefits of the biomass fuel utilization. The production and process of biomass fuel is locally generates new jobs to the nation's economy. The biomass fuel locally produced, harvested and processed which highly labor intensive. The biomass fuel project can reduce the expenditure on fossil fuel that import and benefits of the nation's economy. Practicing biomass fuel can reduce the and reserve the high cost of removing massive biomass at the country, because biomass fuel project let the excessive biomass managed properly. Shifting to the usage of biomass fuel is an important part of future green economy. Furthermore, biomass fuel has more potential for technology development. Thirdly, biomass fuel increase the potential future for technology development. Prepare to adopt biomass fuel technologies. According to the research, ASEAN can potentially produce 4 53 billion of biodiesel from ethanol by the waste of such as corn stem, palm fiber, and in addition 66.5 billion of biodiesel from palm and coconut waste as an estimated amount due to the development of biotechnology, bioenergy technology. A few countries in the region, such as Australia, China, Thailand, have already integrated funding for research and development of these technologies into national bioenergy policies, including assistance to demonstrate these technologies at existing bioenergy production. Conclusion, this is crucial and important time to push science policy forward towards increase the usage of biomass fuel for transportation revolution as an alternative fuel. Progress would require accelerated the production and delivery of science and technology management in various aspects. As all of us can see, the usage of biomass fuel provide direct and indirect benefits to the environment, economy, and development of the technology. This shows that we really can shift from the fossil fuel to biomass fuel to develop the next generation of biomass fuel. Thank you. That's all from me. For any question, you can ask me now. Thank you.